This is your prime time forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Now from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College and the East Alabama Bee Company. Here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. We have a lot to tell you about this morning. Maybe some significant severe weather today and tonight. We'll get to all of that in just a few moments, but first let me remind you to contact Jamie Dukas to find out how much money Jamie can save you. It doesn't cost you a dime. There is zero obligation, and it only takes just a few moments. All you have to do is scan the QR code you see on the screen or click the link at the top of this video, or you can give Jamie a call at 256-831-7770. Again, doesn't cost you anything to find out how much money Jamie Dukas can put back in your pocket on both your personal and your commercial insurance. Contact Jamie today. Also, be sure you head over to our YouTube channel. Very important. Click that subscribe button and that little bell so that if we do go live to cover severe weather this afternoon and or tonight, you'll be guaranteed to get that notification. Folks, I can't stress to you how important it is to go over to our YouTube page and hit that subscribe button, because if you rely on Facebook to notify you when we go live, there's a good chance you're going to miss that notification. You're not going to get it in a timely fashion. It doesn't cost you a dime, and it only takes a few seconds to set this up. So be sure you go to YouTube, search for Dr. Don's Weather, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. It is free, doesn't cost you a dime, and make sure you hit that little bell so that you'll get that push notification instantly when we go live to cover severe weather. So, things have changed since the last time we talked. We didn't really expect this, but the Storm Prediction Center has now included a large area of the southeastern United States in an enhanced risk of severe weather. That's a level 3 out of 5, with 5 being the highest. This enhanced risk does cover most of East Alabama and West Georgia. Also gets a good chunk of central Alabama all the way up into the Tennessee Valley region, and then back over into northern Georgia, covered under this enhanced risk of severe weather this afternoon and tonight. So we're thinking this may be a 1-2 punch. In other words, we may have scattered thunderstorms throughout the afternoon that may go severe. Now, we're not anticipating wide coverage, but yet we may see isolated or scattered individual thunderstorms that will be capable of producing very large hail and downburst, which equates into damaging straight line winds. Now, we could see some hailstones today up to around baseball size hail. Now, that is significant. That will cause significant automobile damage, certainly could cause some roof damage, and of course that's dangerous if you're caught out in that. So you're gonna want to be weather aware this afternoon. And then we will see a secondary area of severe weather this evening, and that may be more in line with a line of thunderstorms or an MCS complex, which is a mesoscale convective system. It's an area of thunderstorms that kind of create their own environment. So here's the possibilities. There's still some question as to whether we see the scattered storms this afternoon. If we do not see scattered storms this afternoon, then the MCS complex that'll move down out of Tennessee into Alabama this evening could be even more enhanced than what we think it's going to be now. So if we get storms this afternoon, that's actually probably going to help us with our MCS complex this evening. If we do not get storms this afternoon, then the MCS complex that moves in probably after dark this evening could be enhanced, and we could see some pockets of hail even larger than baseball-sized hail. So this is going to be something we're going to want to keep a very close eye on throughout the afternoon and evening. We will have full coverage for you here on Dr. Don's Weather in the event that we start to see thunderstorms of the severe variety develop this afternoon. So check your NOAA weather radios. Make sure they are working. If you don't have one, I invite you to go to your local department store and get one this morning, and so that you'll be ready for the possibility of severe weather this afternoon. And if you don't do anything at all, please make sure you go over to our YouTube page and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather and click that little bell so that when we go live to cover severe weather, you'll get that instant notification. I mean, it is right there on time every single time. You don't have to worry about Facebook. Sometimes they notify you, sometimes they don't. Sometimes you'll get it 2 or 3 days later. Well, that won't do you much good in severe weather events. So make sure you do that today. All right, so it's going to be a very active weather week. Not only do we have the enhanced risk of severe weather today, but as we get into Monday, that chance of severe weather will move down into southwest Alabama and southern Mississippi, down along the Gulf Coast regions of northwest Florida and Alabama, and just general scattered thunder across Alabama and West Georgia early tomorrow morning. We think the rain will be done probably by 9 or 10 o'clock on Monday. Then we'll give way to partly sunny skies on Monday afternoon. Tuesday, we'll have more showers and thunderstorms move in. So we're going to have a cold front that's going to stall out somewhere across south central Alabama. We're thinking maybe the I-80 corridor. And then on Tuesday, it's going to start to back up. And wherever that cold front ends up being, that's where those showers and thunderstorms are going to be at their greatest on Tuesday. We believe that front's going to back up maybe up into the I-20 corridor and just kind of hang out there maybe for 24 to 36 hours. And we're looking at the possibility of some flooding rains along the I-20 corridor. And yes, East Alabama and West Georgia, that's the area we're talking about. We could be looking at 3 to 4, maybe even 5 inches of rain across the region between now and Friday. So it's going to be a very active and very wet weather pattern throughout most of this week. And even on Wednesday, we're looking at showers and thunderstorms. We'll get a little reprieve on Thursday, and then showers and thunderstorms return on Friday of this upcoming week. Looking at the tropics this morning, nothing out there to be concerned about. We look pretty good. No tropical cyclone activity is anticipated during the next 24 hours. So today we're looking at the current conditions at the East Alabama Bee Company. 68 degrees currently. High temperature yesterday was 85. We currently have cloudy conditions with rain showers in the area. Wind is out of the southeast at 1, gusting to 2. The humidity is 90%. The barometric pressure at 29.97. No rain officially just yet, but that will surely change as we go throughout the day. Sunrise this morning was at 5:30. Sunsets this evening at 7:51. Be sure you stop by M.L. Albury's in downtown Roanoke, Randolph Farmers Co-op in Wedowee to pick up a jar of that delicious East Alabama Bee Company honey. So we're headed for 82 this afternoon, mostly cloudy skies, scattered showers and thunderstorms developing after about 1 p.m. We have a few showers out there now, but the thunder comes a little later on this afternoon. 83 will be the high over in Ashland. Lineville goes to 82. Wedowee will hit 82 this afternoon, as well as Woodland and Ranburne. Franklin making it to 82. LaGrange will top out at 83, and Lafayette will hit 83 degrees this afternoon. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent, going to give you a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms today, primarily after about 12 or 1 p.m. this afternoon. Again, some of those storms could be severe. We have an enhanced risk of severe weather today for all of East Alabama and West Georgia. The primary threat from today's severe weather will be damaging straight line winds or downburst, and also very large hail. We're talking hailstones up to baseball size, which will cause severe damage to your automobile, your rooftops. So if you have an opportunity this morning to protect your automobiles, probably a good idea to do that. If you have a tarp or an old blanket, anything you can cover your automobile up with. If you start to see those thunderstorms developing this afternoon, it'd be a good idea to have a plan to protect those automobiles so that you don't have to go through all those insurance claims. Again, this afternoon's convection is a little bit of a question mark as to whether we can get storms going this afternoon or not. If we don't get storms this afternoon, then the MCS complex we're expecting in here tonight could be enhanced even more if it doesn't have to work with contaminated atmosphere. So it's kind of a double-edged sword here. We really would like to see a rain set in and stay rainy all afternoon. That would help lessen the effects of the MCS tonight, but if we get those thunderstorms this afternoon, then we have to deal with that, and we may have to deal with it again after sunset. We're going to be watching all this for you all day long. We'll have updates throughout the afternoon, and we'll go live wall-to-wall coverage in the event that we do see these thunderstorms develop this afternoon and tonight. 82 will be your high. It's going to be cloudy pretty much all day with those scattered showers. 66 your overnight low tonight with an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Monday will start the day with a 30% chance of rain, but I think the showers will be ending by mid-morning. 83 will be your high. We may even see the sun tomorrow afternoon. Then on Tuesday, 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms as that cold front backs back up from South Alabama and parks itself somewhere around the I-20 corridor. Heavy rainfall, I think, will be the main threat Tuesday night into Wednesday. Temperatures hang out in the low 80s. A little bit of a reprieve on Thursday with just a 30% chance of a heat of the day type thunderstorm, 83. And then on Friday, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, 87 will be your high. And again, we could be looking at 4 to 5 inches of rain between now and Friday of this upcoming week. Some locations could see even more than that. So a flooding event could set up by the time we get into Tuesday and Wednesday. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar. We're already seeing some showers out there this morning. Some of them are trying to enhance at this hour. But I wouldn't expect anything severe until we get into the heating of the day. But let's take you down to street level and let's take a look at a couple of things that are taking place out there right now. We have one heavy rain shower trying to get going right there just north of Roanoke. We are also seeing a couple of lightning strikes with this particular storm. You can see the heaviest part of this is stretching from about Center Chapel down to North Roanoke, right along Highway 431, up there around Walmart, and then to the north, up to around where Highway 22 runs in right there on Main Street in downtown Roanoke. And this is moving off to the east-northeast. So as it continues to build, by the time it gets over here on the eastern side of Randolph County, could be some pretty heavy rainfall. Shouldn't last very long. This particular storm is not but maybe 5 miles wide. There's not a whole lot to it right now. We'll keep an eye on that, though, as it makes it on over into Heard County in the next hour or so. And then some scattered light pockets of showers there on 431 just north of 5 Points, and also just north of Holiday Park over there in Troup County. Scattered light showers up here in the northern end of Randolph County, one just south of Woodland, one just north of Newell, and up there along the Cleburne County, Randolph County line where 431 runs through. And then another shower trying to get its act together up here in Cleburne County, just to the west of Bowden. So as you can see, just a scattered variety right now, nothing of any significance whatsoever, but that could be changing as we head into the afternoon hours. Don't forget to follow us over on Twitter. It's at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at drdonwx.com. That's our home on the World Wide Web. We will have full coverage for you this afternoon with periodic updates, and then we'll go live with wall-to-wall coverage if conditions warrant. Again, remember, we are under an enhanced risk of severe weather this afternoon and tonight. The main threats will be damaging straight-line winds and very large hail, perhaps up to baseball-sized hail, possible with some of these storms this afternoon, and this evening. Remember to remain weather aware, and we'll have full coverage for you here on Dr. Don's Weather. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. We'll see you back in here later on this afternoon with a severe weather update from Dr. Don's Weather.